Good morning, students. How are you all? So let us continue the classes. We had stopped where yesterday? I had given a recap. Okay. Now I am just going towards the 5th page. That is struggle to survive. The struggle to survive. That is the 5th page. What do you mean by struggle? Struggle means effort. Effort to survive. Survive means what? To live. To live ahead. To meet our daily expenses and to meet our daily necessities and to push up our life. Okay, that is survive. Okay. Now in France, what happened? The population was increasing rapidly. The population was increasing rapidly. In 1715, the population was 23 million. In 1715, the population was 23 million. And when it reached to 1789, it had gone up to 28 million. There was a difference of 75 years. Within the 75 years, 5 million population had increased. Understand? That is a very means rapid increase, means it was increasing very fastly. But what's the problem? I had already taught you regarding the hail and drought and everything. Okay. Sorry, no, it is coming. What is the problem? Problem is that when the population increases, the demand for food also increases. The demand for food also increases, but the production of food is not increasing. Production of food items or production of or cultivation of crops was not increasing. The cultivation of crops and the land used for the cultivation of crops was stipulated and it was not increasing. So what happened? The demand of food is increasing and the government couldn't supply the necessary food items to the citizens. But the problem was mostly faced by the third category or third group people or third estate. In the third estate, I had told you there is 3 divisions. Already I taught you. One is businessman and traders, means merchants. And like that they are the rich people. The other group is in peasants and this skilled peoples, artisans. Also in the first group there is professional workers, lawyers and all that. Okay, these first and second groups are rich people. These first and second groups are rich people. And hence what is the thing is that they can meet the expenses. Because you know that these people can meet the expenses because they got money. But the third category people couldn't meet the expenses because they are poor people. They don't have their own land. They must hire the land from the noble peoples and cultivate the things in the land, and whatever yield they are getting, they must give a percentage to the landlord. That means the noble people. Above all, additionally, they, whatever necessity things they are purchasing from the market, they must pay another tax. So all these tax burdens created or imposed a burden on them, imposed a heavy financial burden on them. Okay, so what happened, as the production of crops are not increasing, the staple food production had increased. That means the production of or cultivation of crops in the land was not increasing, but something is needed to meet the hungry, okay, meet our hunger, or something we need to eat. So what the government was doing, the government was increasing the production of their staple food. What is the staple food? Bread is the staple food. So when the demand for bread increased, the price of the bread also increased. When the demand for bread increased, the price of bread also increased. What happened? All the first group and second group is not having any problem. And in the third group, third estate, there is a section, I told you, there is 3 sections. Out of that, the third section is the poor people, poor peasants and laborers and workers. They are the sufferers, ultimate sufferers, because they are getting a limited wages. These workers are working in workshops. Their wages are fixed. And the peasants in this group don't have their own land. They are hiring the land from the noble groups and doing the cultivation work. And whatever they are cultivating, a percentage is to be given to the landlords or the noble peoples. So, and above all that, above all, they are supposed to pay additional tax for whatever food items or necessary items they are purchasing from the market. So in all ways they are having double taxes. Okay, so they are the ultimate sufferers. And the workers who are working in the workshop are getting fixed amount of wages, and their wages are not increased. So this group find difficulty to maintain their life. These group find difficulty to maintain their life. And another aspect is that natural calamities. That also increase the cost of bread and all that. Natural calamities are in 2 types. One is drought and the other one is hail. Drought means dry, drought, totally dry, extreme summer, everything is getting dried. This destroys their cultivation, means their crops. So this is also an aspect affecting the existence or survivalism of the people. There is a word stated, subsistence crisis. That means subsistence crisis means their existence was in risk. Their existence was in risk. Why? Because the basic needed items are in risk. The basic needed. A human being can't live without food. That is a basic necessity. That items are in risk, are in danger. Are in danger because when drought is coming, it is getting destroyed. And the production is not increasing. Okay. And same way during hail. Hail means what? It is extreme winter. maybe the cultivating lands will be where the crops are cultivated, it will be turning into ice cubes. Ice cubes. Big form of ice are settled on the land. So ultimately the crops will be destroyed. These are the two natural calamities which are disturbing their harmonical life or their existence. The existence. Okay, this is mentioned in page number 5. Please read page number 5 thoroughly. Today I am winding up the class. Okay, bye.